Without further ado, we will continue on to our next chapter in the fate of Nova Luna. Our quote for the evening: once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. So previously on the fate of Nova Luna, you all commandeered the refurbished Tyrant ship using the helm that you brought on board. You took out some clockwork horrors and found a little auto gnome gadget helper known as Sprocky, who became immediately attached to Ed and is now her companion. Sprocket has dubbed you all his family and under his furious protection with his little Bic lighter on an extendable arm. You all got the smell of smoke and heard an explosion from the galley that Dunstan Clumberfoot had set up. And upon arrival, Dunstan had succumbed to the flames, and there were fire ifrits present among the flames. Once extinguishing the flames and stopping the fire elementals, you discovered upon inspection that this was started by magical means, by likely someone on board. You called the crew into the galley and discovered that it was none other than Nick, and he had made a deal with emissaries of Logoth, the one that caused the sabotage or the attack on Thrain, who are also servants of a faction of Axiom Rex. He was doing it with the promise that he would be able to leave Nova Corps with enough money to start he and his fiance off to an amazing life, which was essentially a lie just to achieve what they did. You guys shackled him and awaited Vespa's arrival to take him back and throw him in the brig. Even with him pleading, he truly didn't know that anyone would die. It was really just to get hurt and to kind of send a message to Frank. So and Vespa. So there was that. you guys now have decided that you would take an additional sending stone linked to, or a sending stone linked to Vespa to continue on with the mission. And we're gonna, so that we can introduce Anya back in, we're going to just rewind just a titch to say that when Vespa arrived to pick up the traitor, Nick, Anya was on the ship. And Vespa has decided in exchange, she will be leaving Seth to replace Dunstan as the acting captain. And she has taken...
Meryl's acting captain.
Was. But this is going forward from here for this next leg of the mission. You all are going to need to be present. So, you know what I mean? Like, one of you can't be operating the helm for this next part.
Oh, got it. So acting captain while Meryl is on the mission. Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
So that being said, she is taking Cricket. She is taking your classmates back so they can prepare for the commencement ceremony. You all are going to be tasked with Seth to man the Tyrant ship and collect the ore from the planet. The meteor that crashed into the planet that you're going there for. So you have the sending stone linked to Vespa for once that's completed. You also have a bag of holding that you found at the end of the last one. I can't remember who said they were taking that.
I've got it.
Okay. So that is where we left off. The ship has taken off again and left. Anya has been returned after... One second, let me check those messages.
She's not going to tell anyone about what I told you yet. She'll bring it up.
Yeah.
But I want to at least flesh that out a little bit more.
For sure. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I felt like it was a good segue to get you in and a good reason for why you would probably have... That would have taken more importance for you and what you're going through. So, Anya's returned from doing this other thing that they needed to attend to. So,
real quick.
Amazing.
Was it actually a bag of holding? Because my notes just say I'm in charge of party inventory.
Yes. So, with the sending stone, Vespa also gave you a bag of holding, which is intended to carry the meteorite as well. But also...
Yeah, you're gonna have cooking pots and soup spoons stuff in there.
Oh, whatever you want to put in there, your little bag of holding. So, so there's that. All right. So, the Tyrant ship is now being manned, which actually, let me put Seth on the map.
And we were already in orbit, right?
Yeah. You guys are in orbit, kind of hidden behind a moon that's circling the Beholder planet, the Mnemonic Sea. So
Right, that was going to be my next question, is why we were on the ship. The ship is
so
because we have to go to the planet and they didn't see her little ship. We cannot land.
Right.
We can't. Water planet. I remember.
Yeah. Yes. You cannot land. You will sink like the rock that you are. So, you all also had a really touching funeral pyre for Dunstan and crafted an urn to put his ashes in that is now sitting in the galley that Omar has taken up in honor of Dunstan's passing. So I need to add Here we go. Okay. So, to kind of start this mission narrative, tasked with retrieving a meteor from the mnemonic sea, the characters and their fellow Spelljammer Academy friends are manning the derelict tyrant ship after installing the spelljamming horde aboard the ship. We all know about the fire. You've been authorized to resume your mission. The skies above the planet are also patrolled by other tyrant ships, which is why it was important that you had this one. Your mission is to make it to the surface of the planet, find the crash site. Seth has, agreed to accompany you all, and he assumes the role of the Spelljammer. Sprocket will also be there with you all. Okay, so you basically need to take the ship to the surface of the planet. There is an island at the base of the spindle. Some of this will be narrative driven when you guys land, because you won't be on the island around the spindle for very long, so it seemed crazy to make another map for you guys to walk across it. So I didn't do that. It's a watery disk, thousands of miles wide, with a towering mountain called the Spindle at its center. Seth maneuvers the tyrant ship so that it hovers a few feet above the surface of the water at the Spindle's edge. He said, "Here's the deal. You have the sending stone. Vespa has the other. When you find the meteorite, contact her, and she'll let me know, and we will then await further instructions." He tosses you a satchel. "Here's the bag of holding. You can use it to contain the meteorite. The impact site is nearby. If the meteorite isn't there, search the nearby caves. I'll stay here and guard the ship."
Okay. I will say before anyone gets off the ship, since this is the first time y'all have seen Anya, how many days has it been since Anya left?
Like 1.
Okay. Well, during that day, she's back now, and her eyes have like a slight distance to them. Like not like stress or anxiety or anything, just like it's almost like her eyes are like darker.
Not the same kind of distant that Meryl gets after she plays
Yeah.
for a little while.
more like her eyes almost like, because she you can kind of see eyes in her, like if you look really close into the green like bolt sludge. They're more pronounced now, much more like visible.
Change it.
I think before, like, as everybody goes away from Zeph, Omar's gonna linger back a little bit. If anything happens to me, I got a note for my wife in my desk drawer back up in the barracks. Make sure she gets it.
Oh, is she telling Anya that?
No, Zeph.
Oh, okay.
My dear friend, you all have suffered one loss. It will not be another on my clock.
Yeah, well, better safe than sorry.
Novacore didn't choose you lot for no reason at all. It wasn't a poor luck roll or a draw of a short straw. You all have been chosen specifically by Vespa and myself to carry out this mission and hold the banner of Novacore high and everything that we stand for. Your actions dealing with the traitor, Nick, have proven that when difficult times arise, you don't act out of fear or anger. You act with thought and compassion, no matter how hard it may be. Those are core values of Novacore.
Omar's just staring up at him with a what the fuck look on his face, and he's like, look, I'm not asking for a pep talk. I just want to promise that if something happens, somebody will give the damn letter to my wife.
Indeed. A pep talk you shouldn't receive. I'll deliver it unceremoniously to her in your name.
Omar just shakes his head and walks back to the group.
Fuck.
Well, now that we've all got our kumbayayas out, who's ready to land on this rock?
Kumbaya.
Jeez.
Not the kumbaya.
You're gonna steal that, like my kumbaya.
Put those kumbayayas away.
Gotta get my kumbayayas on straight.
God.
Amazing.
We'll also ensure that Omar remains out of motivational speaking from now on.
So hard I tweaked my back.
Amazing.
Sprocket jumps down, scurries over to Anya, and flicks out the little Bic lighter and is like, enemy or friend of Madam Ed and Sprocket's friends.
I'm their friend.
And he's holding the Bic lighter up to him and like pushing it a little closer and looking around at everyone.
Ed's like, hon, she. I'm like all over the place. He's got me flustered. She's like, Sprocky, she's a friend. You don't have to lighter her.
Canaan's good too, buddy.
Down, buddy. Down, boy.
Meryl will put a hand on your shoulder. It's good to have you back.
I'm glad to be back. It was a lot of stressful realizations and things. And you'll also notice that she actually takes her guns off and lays them on the ground before she continues. I don't need those anymore.
You wanna put him in the bag just in case Ed needs a backup? And Omar holds out the satchel.
That's a good idea. Here you go.
Sprocket is like,
Ed's eyes brighten up.
ooh, fire, big fire. And he like goes to like reach for the guns, like he's gonna pick them up, but they're like way bigger
Omar's
than him.
already
with
got
his
them in the
little hand.
bag before Sprocket can do anything.
You pick, as you're putting them in the bag, you're lifting Sprocket off the ground a couple feet before his little grasp shakes loose and he falls to the ground. No big fire for Sprocky.
Ed scoops him up and is like, not right now, buddy. Maybe later. Big fire, maybe later.
Much later.
For inventory purposes, what are those called?
I had to customize them, so just call them like legendary. Oh, sorry, laser rifle. Although it's not the one in the stat block, I just reskinned a crossbow.
I'll just I'll make a custom item and say that you've got the stats if needed.
Okay. Yeah, there's a laser rifle and a flintlock pistol.
Rocket's little torso is spinning around and he's making little like shooting motions. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh my god.
Keep it contained, buddy.
What is your name?
Sprocket.
Sprocky. Okay.
He
This
means
is my
sprocket.
Okay. This is my friend. His name is Alex. I'm Anya, if you haven't figured that out already. Bang bang, no one needs gun anymore. And then she points her finger at the wall and just fires a very, very weak eldritch blast.
Ooh, finger bang.
Oh God, Sprocket. Sprocket, erase that word from your dictionary, please.
Meryl was just saying
Deleted.
it with her hand over her mouth, like just shaking.
Did he say
Yes,
deleted?
yes, Madam Ed. Phrase deleted. Finger bang removed from Sprocket memory banks.
Ed lets out a sigh of relief. That's the
Omar
last
is-
thing I need is special hearing you say that.
As this is going on, Omar is like just quietly in the background, pulling out supplies, replacing everybody's ropes, putting like random like rations and things in the bag, like full on logistics officer mode.
Actually, Omar,
Hmm.
would it be okay if you held most of my items? Some of the things I want to try, I need to be absolutely silent.
He just holds up at the bag. Don't get in there.
She just has like a couple small pouches that she puts in that just have like extra rations and stuff.
I will let you
oh-
keep track of what you put in the bag
Yeah.
of holding.
Yeah, she keeps like a very small pouch on her side that has like a potion, her like thieves' tools, and her light lance, and that's it.
Sprocket's like reaching out off of Ed's shoulder and is like trying to poke at Anya to figure out what they're made out of.
Ed lifts him and like just holds him in the air away. we don't poke people, we just meet.
Squishy.
I mean, technically we're all squishy, buddy, but
I am extra squishy, yes. I'm a plasmoid.
He's like trying to fix your coat and everything, like little frays on it and stuff, while he's just like barely reaching it because Ed's like pulling him back.
he's like a pony.
You've made a nice new friend, Ed.
I'm fond of him.
Mother.
Okay.
Jadora's
She's
gonna
your
look
mom.
over to Sprocket and go, "That's Mother Ed Savior to you."
Savior. Savior. And his little light turns like pink, like a little heart on the front.
Omar's gonna reach out and pat Sprocket on top of the head, and he's gonna cast Mending as he does, just in case any of those circuits got a little fried.
And like you can tell she's not really mad, but she like presses her fingers to her forehead and she's like, please don't encourage.
Meteor, meteor, meaty mine, meteor, meaty mine, meteor.
Oh my god, it's a robot Kurt. What is happening?
You knew when you did this, Susu. You knew he would do this. I blame you.
I mean, I'm taking control of him eventually. I'm just letting Kurt have fun.
She says now.
I said last time too.
You've given the man a weapon.
I mean, I'm enjoying it.
I didn't say I wasn't. I'm saying I'm blaming you for the chaos.
So Seth also has, he gives you all some, refills your water skins from the water supply that is there on the ship as well, and hands them to Omar. Now, this mission really shouldn't take long. This is a simple search and retrieve and exit. We can't be spotted by the majority of the beholders that are manning the spindle right now. We're not fit to meet that kind of adversary in their terrain.
You're a steal out here that quick and quiet.
And yeah, so you guys are welcome to continue down a rope ladder that's been lowered down to the shore. And just to give you a size idea here, the spindle is about 200 miles across at its base and tapers to a peak that's about 1,000 miles above sea level.
Holy moly.
The shores of the spindle are dimly lit, and the distant suns, because there's two suns that are circling one of the moons that you guys were behind, and they provide very little warmth or illumination. They're really far away. This is a pretty dark planet. The shore of the spindle that you guys are being lowered down is pretty rocky ground that's been sort of worn smooth from the waves crashing on it. And about 500 feet from the shore's edge is the spindle's cliffs beginning to rise up. And you can kind of see different caves and alcoves and stuff sort of circling the spindle's base, which you can assume are probably carved out from bad storms and waves over, thousands of years. Nothing really stirs in the shallow water, and in the distance you can kind of hear some seabirds calling to each other, and they sort of swoop down and pick up food out of the deeper waters in the ocean. But outside of that, it is pretty silent on the shore. So yeah.
Don't like that.
That's
Would you say
ominous.
that the spindle is considered dim light? Like, is it dim light, or is it bright enough that it would not be considered dim light?
It's bright enough that it wouldn't be considered dim light, but it's just not daylight. It's murky.
It's like Twilight.
It is. Thank you. Yes.
Oh my god.
Anything cold and wet, I don't really. Sorry, that was my Bella moment there.
I have a reason to ask. Whenever it's dim light out somewhere,
You'll look at Omar and say, "You better hang on tight, spider monkey."
Oh my god.
What?
I'm done with you and your Twilight references.
Yeah, that just went right over my head.
Well, it sounds like someone needs to. It is almost Hoa 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 season.
No, it is
so
not. It is
it
never
is
Hoa
indeed.
Hoa Hoa Hoa.
It is.
No.
It is. Oh,
No.
it is. Okay, so that sort of gives you the rundown of the terrain. And tell me what you all want to do. Do you know that the meteor struck the spindle? Ergo, it is somewhere here.
Okay, so we're at the base, at like on the shore, looking right, and okay.
You are.
And we don't want
anyone
to be
that-
seen.
Right now, there is nothing out here. From what you can tell, beholders typically stay to their spindle temple. There's not a lot going on outside. It's a pretty unwelcoming planet for most everyone else. And beholders really don't have to worry a lot about people or any humanoid walking willingly into their domain. So,
Okay, and then would I have any reason to think that there was any magic on the meteor?
no,
No, okay.
not right now.
So then, using detect magic to find it doesn't make any sense.
But if anyone would like to give me a investigation and or survival,
Sure.
I'll do an investigation.
I can do that.
Come on, D&D.
I love when
This
we
is-
get like a survival check. That's always a good sign.
That is
All
a
right.
12 for Omar.
On which one?
Investigation.
Oh wait,
Okay.
my dice weren't appearing on my screen. I guess I got a 6.
Okay.
What are the options again?
Oh, I know.
Survival or investigation?
23.
We love Ed. Yeah, I got a 12. So let's go Ed.
She's
Okay.
good at some things.
So you said Ed was the 12 or Jadora was?
Omar and
Sure.
Jadora were 12. Ed was 20 something.
Oh
23.
geez. For survival?
Yeah.
Okay. So Omar, you notice in the dim light of the distant sun, you can kind of see a blemish on the face of the spindle where something must have struck it at a pretty great speed, shattering the rock and leaving a huge indentation. Whatever struck the mountainside there tumbled down towards the shore, leaving a furrow of melted rock. Those of you that made a survival check, you notice that where whatever said object, the meteor that we can assume landed, you see some tracks that are leading from the place of impact to off the shore, towards the mountain, towards the cave wall. Now, anyone else that would like to give me a nature check
Ooh, I can do
to
that.
figure out if you can determine what would have made these tracks.
Ooh, I got a natural 20 for a total of 28.
Nice.
Okay. So
Druid.
you are very confident that this is a large giant, an ogre likely by the tracks that are leading towards the cave.
Yeah, great.
Mm,
Are we still on the ship? I'm sorry.
No, you're on the shore.
Do we have a new map?
No.
No, I haven't. I didn't make one for this part because I have a map for in a moment, but this part was pretty short. I was like, this seems crazy. So
I was making sure I wouldn't miss what was happening. I apologize. I had to get my hard boiled eggs for dinner.
ooh.
fancy.
You see Sprocket try to put his feet inside the giant ogre footprint. Ooh, big monster. And he pulls out the big lighter. Sprocket prepared.
Bless it, he
You
is.
got it, buddy. And she pats him on the top of his head, even though the whole thing is his head.
And he's like bebopping. He's already started to kind of follow the tracks. And he's like,
Oh, dear.
meteor, meaty mine. Meteor, meaty
Oh,
mine.
God. Sprocket,
Quiet.
I just,
Sprocket.
honey, come back. Oh my
Fedora's
God,
gonna
Ed
look
is
over at
now a
Sprocket
mom
and be
with
like, Sprocket, you have to be quiet. The ogre could eat you in one bite.
You want to
He's
put
like-
a
Ed is now
sound
like a
thing?
mom with a toddler.
He's like, meteor, meaty
Oh my God.
mine. Meteor, meaty mine.
Is he like walking on his own?
It sounds like it.
He's kind of like, come on, what are you guys waiting for? We're following these.
Ed like hurries forward and like scoops him up again. How he keeps getting away, she doesn't fucking know.
He just
And-
scurries down like he is like,
Like-
I'm doing this. And you pick him up and his little legs, like kind of when you lift a small dog out of the water, are still just like paddling.
And she's like, buddy, you gotta stop talking. You gotta be quiet, okay?
Ed,
Yes.
I'll make you a leash for him.
Brocky liberated, leash free.
Sprocky, a small child, will run away from his parents. Leash required.
I mean, he's got a point, Sprocky. If you don't want a leash, you gotta stay with me.
Yes, mother, savior.
Bless him, little heart. He gets excited. He can't help it.
He like hugs around her neck and kind of turns himself into like a backpack shape.
Oh,
Oh, the baby.
I love him.
Omar will give him a thumbs up.
Good boy, Sprocket.
Freehand idly twirling a piece of her hair.
This is oddly hovering between two different areas that are either mommy or very not mommy, or possibly mommy, depending on the context.
How many legs does
I mean-
Sprocket have? Is he like a beetle with like 6 or more spider
Yeah.
with 8? Okay.
I envisioned like 6 legs, like
Uh.
2 that double his arms, and he'll go to 4 legs when he's using his little arms.
Now, what does he look like in his picture? Hold on.
Not his little arms.
Because I kind of picture like, I don't know. The way I pictured is he's got 2 or 4 like walking arms, and then he's got like little, not crawdad claws, but
Yeah,
you know.
kind of what I was thinking. So like he kind of uses the claws sort of like a crawdad would to walk occasionally, and then we'll pick them up when he needs them, and otherwise is just always touching things and grabbing things as he shuffles
he's a
around on his little
toddler.
4 legs. Yeah.
he's
That's
a
it.
toddler.
Congratulations, Ed, you're mommy.
He's made that abundantly clear. Sprocket.
So do you all wish to follow the tracks?
Yeah, Jadora's gonna look around and go, I guess we should follow Sprocket's the tracks that Sprocket was following into the cave.
Carefully.
Yeah.
Ed looks over at Sprocket and is like, but you stay on my shoulder.
Quietly. Keeping an eye out
So-
for traps. You get the idea that Omar's a little bit paranoid after the whole fire thing.
Valid.
You approach a 15-foot wide opening in a large sort of rough chamber with a sunken floor. I know you have not gone in yet. Would you all like to do anything before you go in?
Like to scan the opening for signs of life, traps, the type of things that somebody who lives in a cave might set up to alert them if people who don't live in the cave come to visit.
I'd love to just cast detect magic and just see if we are also feeling any magical forces happening. Can I do that?
Now, yeah, and so someone just remind me, detect magic doesn't pick up magically inclined beings, right? It only
It's
would pick
objects
up
or
a
spells.
spell. Right, okay.
Or like a magical object.
Perfect.
And for Omar's saying, is that a perception roll or an investigation check or
For you, it would be perception.
perception?
And Jadora, if you would like to cast detect magic, you can do so as well.
It also says a faint aura around any visible, if you sense such effects, you can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic.
So if you're carrying a
Yeah,
magic artifact, then you get the aura of the artifact you are carrying.
Oh, okay. I see.
That is a 21 for Omar.
Okay.
I assume
You,
this cave is dark, right?
it is.
Okay.
You see, but there is a sliver of light that is kind of streaming down from a hole in the cavern ceiling that's giving it sort of a dark blue sheen. I would say now it is what I would consider dimly lit.
Okay.
And you see sort of a vaguely oblong lump of metal that's sort of sitting in the middle of the chamber. Kind of hovering near it, you see two sort of identical creatures. Each one is kind of a slimy green orb shape with a large central eye and four sort of wriggling eye stalks. And gathered around them are half a dozen, so 6 smaller creatures of a similar shape that are about the size of a grapefruit, kind of sitting on a shelf that is overlooking the chamber. And you will also see the giant being that made the footsteps, which is a yellow greenish skinned cyclopean ogre, and he's yawning and blinking, and he seems pretty freaking tired.
So this is what
And-
Omar picks up?
Yeah, you see this from the opening of the cave, which now let me get that map so you can kind of see what I mean.
So Omar is scanning this, and he's going, hey, quiet, we got company. Back up, over here.
Omar, what do you see?
He's
And
gonna-
Anya will like breathe in for a second, and Anya has devil's sight, so she should be able to see this. But
he's-
she's still gonna let him talk.
Yeah, he's gonna make everybody back up away from the opening off to the side where they can't be seen before they linger and get spotted.
Ed's gonna take out her pistol and just have it ready.
Let's play this smart and not go in guns blazing for once.
Do you see me running in? I'm holding my gun.
I know you.
I don't see me running. I'm not going towards that thing.
He gives you like the watching you hand sign.
She like mockingly does it back.
9 times out of 10, Ed. Don't think I haven't been counting.
There's still the one.
Anya's gonna make a mind link with Omar.
This might be his first time experiencing this, because this is new for you, right?
No, I've had it for a bit. I've used it like once or twice.
Okay, I couldn't
haven't
remember
done
if
it
you
with
had on Omar or not.
Yeah, not on Omar.
Okay, so he's going, what, like his head is suddenly looking all way around because he hasn't experienced it before.
She
Okay.
doesn't say anything. She just makes the link for now. She just brushes her arm against him and says, "Just in case."
That's so weird.
So you guys have come in actually on this side.
Anya is not
Oh,
visible
Seth
anymore.
is not there. On the map?
She just does. No one can see her right now.
Oh,
She ha-
okay.
she
God,
has
sorry.
a. She has
I
a
was like, wait, I
notification
see
that-
you.
She's gonna use her other new Eldritch Invocation to cast invisibility on herself because she's in an area of dim light.
Oh, got it. Okay.
She's just not there.
So as the shadows get darker, you see almost like an active camouflage sort of ripple across Anya, and she sort of just disappears into the surrounding environment.
Now, before they go in, Omar wanted to do some planning before they even entered the cave.
Yes, I think that would be. Oh, and let me get the. Oh, how do I stop moving this thing? Lock that down so I don't do that by mistake. And then. Let me see if I can actually line up these squares so that the grid from Owlbear and the grid on the map So Omar's heading up the front here.
So he's looking in and he's going, so we think what we want is that big metal thing, right?
Yeah, the meteor, meaty mine.
Hush, Sprocket, I'm talking to the group.
Every time you guys say meteor, you actually hear Sprocky pipe up and go, meaty mine.
So,
Why is he Rocky? Why
Omar's over it. Omar's like, this. I've had children. This is not my child. Get this
Exactly.
little child out of our freaking party. Just over it.
I can't put it in timeout. It needs to be quiet.
I'm here for it. I love it.
And so he's gone. So I've been doing studying. I've got a little bit of magic to help us communicate if we want to try to barter for it or scare him out. We can sit puts. I've got some how should I say, I can make a little room pocket for us to sit in, see if they just wander out on their own, if we want to do some observation first.
I guess since they haven't actually entered the cave yet, Anya will say, well, I guess I could be completely invisible for a while and look in there. I'm pretty quiet. That's why I was trying to go for the whole quiet thing.
I like that idea, unless it's gonna run out and leave you stranded. I don't want you stranded.
Thankfully, I can technically use it forever as long as I stay in the dark.
Alright. Do we want to wait a little bit and see what they do? I can put up a bubble.
That might not be a bad idea. What do the rest of you think?
It gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, Jadora's like, I'm down with whatever. Just let me know where to sling some fire and I'm good.
Alright.
No,
So, for above table clarity, what Omar is proposing is he pops up a Liamon's tiny hut, and we all just sit quietly and observe for a little bit and see if either we can figure out a pattern or if anybody leaves or that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
All right. So, what you guys
And if-
see
Oh,
is
sorry.
that. Oh, go ahead.
I was say if we need more detail on something, I can go invisible, make my way through the cave stealthily, and see if
Why
I can detail
don't-
if we need it.
And Omar, also, if we need to move the thing and it's too big, I do have enlarge reduce, which should greatly help with that.
So, you guys hear arguing. From what you can tell from the intonation, the sort of you can't make out exactly what they're saying, but you can tell they're arguing.
Interesting.
Anybody speak whatever this is?
What is it? Orc?
The ogre.
Because I speak orc.
It is not. Hold on one second. No. Do any of you speak either deep speech, undercommon, or giant?
Yeah. I speak deep speech. I
Oh.
speak
Okay.
giant.
That's a spell slot saved for me.
So, and common, you can make, I think some of it is distance. You can't hear exactly what they're talking about. But, Ed, give me a perception.
I can do that. Let's see. Perception. That is 17.
Okay. So, yeah, you can hear that the two larger beholders, who we will call as spectators, are arguing with each other over who should guard the meteorite, and they are asking the 6 smaller, super dumb little beholders that are the gazers, who are no input at all. They're just like repeating the last few phrases of each one's argument to each other. The ogre, he's speaking common, so you guys can make it out, but he's stupid, and you can tell he's being no help to this argument at all. He's just like, Wrath tired, Wrath wanna sleep. Get out of my cave. Stone mine I found first.
Oh. It's,
And
yeah. I have an idea, but I'm going to wait for Ed to tell us what she hears.
and then the spectators are like, quiet, Wrath. You serve Kurzot. What he says goes, and we decide who guards the meteorite.
Ed will translate.
Omar's going to lean in and go, what if I shrink the meteorite and I can do it from a distance? Give Anya the bag of holding. Invisible sneaky sneak pop it in the bag while they're arguing over what happened to it.
As you guys are planning this, the arguing kind of slows down to whispers. Give me another perception.
Anybody have guidance?
I do. Would you like some guidance?
Give some to Ed.
All right.
Maybe-
Guidance for Omar. Don't invest in cryptocurrencies.
I rolled a 16, so that's a 21.
Okay, so you can tell that they know you're there telepathically. So after sort of a brief conference with themselves, you hear through a sort of a telepathic outreach in your direction. Mysterious outsiders. I am Spectator Grelob. This is Spectator Orlob. Each of us claims the right to guard this strange meteorite, but only one of us may do so. And then a different telepathic voice adds, we call upon you to mediate our dispute at once.
Oh no.
Ed's eyes get real big.
We were in range and now all of a sudden we're...
Meryl will lean down to whisper to Omar and Ed, make them fight to the death for it.
Sure, let's do that.
Can I do something really quick?
Yeah?
Anya's just going to she's gonna try to reach back out to them through that, is it like do they make a link like she does, or is it more like a message where it's kind of pointed in a direction and
You all can hear it.
Yeah.
I think they know you're there. If you step out in the open, you can certainly have a conversation with them. They're too pre-consumed with who's going to guard this meteorite to worry that you're quote unquote intruders. Right now, you're not picking up any threatening. They truly want someone to help them decide who is going to guard this.
Omar pipes up and whispers to Meryl and Ed and goes, I actually think maybe we should try to introduce ourselves as a third neutral option on the guarding.
And have them fight with us for it?
No, they leave us to guard. Well, they go on some crazy quest to prove who's worthy. And while we're guarding it, maybe it goes missing.
It's assuming that they will leave it to us and not feel that we're just stepping in and taking their great sacred honor.
My concern with the fight thing is we get caught in the crossfire, because they do the whole... if you just look at how many of them Little ones start taking sides. Everybody starts blasting each other. We're in the middle. It's not good odds.
That's why we have them go outside, and we stay inside.
Well, then maybe try sending them on the quest first, and then they're far, far away. Cover our tracks, and if that doesn't work, then we have them fight.
She'll just kind of shrug. I prefer the fighting because then hopefully one will be dead and the other one will be weakened.
Ed looks incredibly unsure. Ugh.
I just think, given recent events, violence might be a last resort.
I have a very weird idea. What if we make a third one of them, a really big third one of them, and pretend to be it?
Like I said, introduce a third party.
Yeah, let's make ourselves look like a giant beholder. I can do that.
I can disguise the rest of us.
Well, we would all stand inside of this illusion that I craft.
Ah, I gotcha.
And they would not know that it is an illusion because I am able to insidiously insert this into their minds without them realizing it was me.
Wanna try it?
Sure, let's go with that.
And it could scare them because they see us as a big beholder. And we can pretend that each of the eyes that we place on it are one of us. I don't know much about beholders, but that could really bolster our deception.
You hear them kind of explaining to you, Grelob found the orb first, therefore Grelob should guard it. And then Orlob says, no, Orlob guards. Grelob goes and tells Master that we've found it. And then this is going to be 2 checks for you because you're trying 2 different things here. First, you need to, once you cast your illusion, I want you to make a deception check to see if they fall for it, and it's going to be contested.
I have a very good deception score. Does anyone else have deception as a proficiency?
I'm looking.
I do.
Because if so, they can. One of you can bolster my.
I do as well. I have a +4 if you want.
I have a
Omar's
+7.
I have
Yes.
a +6.
Oh, then Omar's out.
So I am going to go ahead. I mean, I assume we're going to still go into the cave.
Yeah.
Or do okay.
I mean,
So-
as this being, I imagine you would enter the cave, not individually, and then turn into it in front of them, because I feel like that would not work.
Okay. So I will cast Major Image,
Okay.
summoning the biggest beholder I can fit into these walls, with like 6 eyes.
Okay.
And then, so the first is just like basically the roll to deceive them with the illusion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit. I got a natural 20.
Oh,
So 20 plus 7 is 27. 33.
Jesus.
36 deception.
Okay. Well, I can't even, no matter what I rolled, beat that. So, so the image works. As you step out, they're both like, newcomer brethren. We don't recognize you here. Are you new to the spire?
If we use persuasion, Omar can help with a +9.
That perfect, because that was my next suggestion is to make them believe you. Now that you are in this shape, you're going to need to make a separate persuasion check to convince them of who you are.
And I'm thinking
Anya
that
can-
because they have the link, Omar and Anya can kind of talk silently through the link, and Omar can give suggestions as to maybe a believable story to spend.
Yeah, and Anya has a +7 to persuasion, so she can buff him, and then she can guidance him as well. So,
Well, doesn't Anya have to be the one talking?
yeah, okay. I
Okay.
guess Anya can make the roll.
I
Anya can make the
don't-
roll.
I don't know how the illusion thing works, so I don't want to mess it up by having Omar trying to talk.
Well, I had like in my mind, like the way that they were doing it is they were all talking as like different parts of the beholder almost, but like we can just do the Anya talking and like he can give her advice.
Yeah, because if
Okay.
we're not in communication and we say too many different things, it's just going to blow the cover, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. We are from an outer realm.
And you said you rolled the persuasion?
Oh, I haven't rolled it yet, no.
Go ahead and roll it and then say what you're going to say if you succeed. Or either way, but...
Okay, that's an 11 plus 9 is 20 plus
Okay.
7 is 27, 28.
Okay, you succeed. So go ahead with what you were going to say.
Okay, so she's gonna very quickly she's just gonna spew some BS for a second while she's gonna go, allow me to consult with the stars before I make my first statement. And she'll go, Omar, what do you think we should say?
We've been on a away mission and recently returned to the planet. We were taking in the ability to be here after being so long gone and noticed the destruction from the tower. We've calculated the angle and came here to see what had caused such mass damage.
She'll kind of relay that to them. No. She'll go, so we are from far. We once resided in this realm, this spire, and came here seeking to understand why our home has been so powerfully hurt. I would like to understand exactly what is going on here, how this object came into this cavern, and why you are arguing about defending it so vehemently.
At that, they kind of look at each other, and Grelob, who you've kind of taken as sort of the boss of the both of them, even though they appear to be of same status, says,
He's the top.
he's the top. He's the Dom. He says, oh, such a noble cause, newcomer. We welcome you back to the fold with open eyes. Kurzot will be so pleased to hear of someone of your stature being willing to sacrifice their time as a new arrival on the planet to guard such a precious meteor. While it's precious because it's made out of a rare mineral deposit that we beholders cherish here at the Spire and intend to use to mine and create a relic, an artifact, if you will, of warships to Kurzot as a show of respect to his rule here on the Spire. We'd be ever so pleased to pass along the news of your arrival to our master, and and let him know that he can trust that the meteorite is being guarded by the most noble of newcomers to the Spire. We will expect you to return with the meteor to the spiral chamber for the dinner commencement. And he'll talk to Orlob again telepathically. You can see him kind of bobbing, their little eyes moving in and out. And then they turn around and without any words or any noises sort of gaze at the other smaller beholders that are around, the gazers, and you can tell they're sharing nonverbal messages. Very well. We will await your arrival with the meteorite. If you'd be so kind as to let Kurzalt know that Grelab found it first. And Orlob would say, but it is mine. And Grelab says, that's for the newcomers to decide, Orlob.
We will make sure both of you receive credit when we return with when you return.
And they believe it. So they and the smaller ones disappear up this cavern.
So they think we're gonna transport it too.
Oh yeah.
Hard. We're gonna okay.
Oh yeah, you're carrying it back to the temple to show Kurzot and to be welcomed into their society as I mean, they're apparently really stupid for beholders. So
I almost don't want to give up the beholder image quite yet because the ogre's still here.
The ogre's still here. Wrath, so tired. Newcomer, you share meal with me while you guard meteorite.
Thank him, Omar. Dude, would Omar know anything about ogre hospitality customs?
Give me a history.
$16.
Yes, I think because of your time in the restaurant industry, as weird as it may be, you have come across ogres in the past that you've had to entertain for some reason. You've had to cook for them. You kind of know their fare. Maybe in culinary training, whether you thought you would run into these races or not, you were sort of tested to prepare dishes from races that you would probably never rub elbows with. So, yeah, weirdly enough, you do.
I am so happy.
Let me look at your character sheet. So he has a fire going here in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And, that was not yours. I know since you're a bard, like a kitchen bard, if you will, how would your cooking skills, you might have to tell me how you would want to spin this. He's already very sleepy, but he's hungry. He's always hungry. So he's got his fire going. He's got his bedroll out sort of in front of the fire. And he's watching this beholder who somehow now... Yeah, you tell me. How does this look?
So Omar is going to first, via Mind Link, ask Anya if Anya can do more than one image at a time.
Let me look at the spell description.
Because I have two thoughts, and one is slightly better than the other, but
She's gonna ask, what do you want it to do? What do you want to happen?
he wants, if possible, he wants to look like a baby beholder, like he's your little minion, and he's just been hiding in your shadow the whole time, and make him look like the little one while he goes and makes the meal. Otherwise, the idea is for it to just look like you're like his servant, and he's just been following you around quietly, and you just order him to go make the meal. But it's slightly more believable if he looks like a baby beholder.
Well, I don't think I can. She tries to concentrate for a second. She's like, I can't make another one, another large image, or even a smaller image.
Alright, well, we'll use the mind link to make it look like you're ordering me telepathically.
This little Hadozi servant.
Mm-hmm.
My friend. I'd say we are friends now because we are sharing a meal. I have an attendant with me. Since I have no hands, I will make my attendant cook this meal for you. Do not worry, he is a fantastic cook.
I should tell Gorlob about attendant. They'd not know when they left.
You don't want them to know because Gorlob and Orlob have a mighty task ahead of them. And we don't want to distract them from their task.
Oh, you are so wise. I can see why you guard the meteorite.
Bless him. Can I just turn on the brain cell that he thinks it is?
So Omar...
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, Jadora's like looks over at Ed, like, while you guys are doing this, and I feel like she can just see Sprocket like covering his face, like shaking his head back and forth, and like mouthing like meteor mine.
Oh yeah, he's about like he's sparking. He has so much he needs to say, but he promised Ed he would be quiet. But she can feel the grip on her hair getting tighter because he's just like.
You see her eye like twitching a little bit.
I just
like
keep saying meteor, and now like what Kurt has said is stuck in my head of like Sprocket just always saying meteor.
Oh,
that's his little cheerleader
100%.
It's his little cheerleader call from now on.
Sorry, I didn't mean
like
to
like Marco Polo.
For sure, like
maybe you might.
Yeah, she's like her eye is twitching because like his grip on her hair is tightening, but she's just like patting him on the head like, you're doing great, sweetie. Hold it
you hear
in.
like this high-pitched whistle, like his gears are like running in like full throttle mode, like his temperature he's heating up every time they say meteor. He's just like zzz.
You see her kind of playing hot potato with him between her hands a little bit.
Meryl kind of gestured like, put him between my shoulders, my back hurts.
Mine.
Anya
So,
will
yeah.
at least make the image look like she's like the beholder is like floating up from, well, not floating because that'll reveal them. She will
Drifting along the
wrap
ground.
an eye. Yeah. She'll like wrap an eye stalk around and then like behind her back and behind the beholder's back, and then kind of pretend to almost lift him to the wall, just so it doesn't look like there's anything coming out of the illusion, because we don't want the illusion to be broken.
More like
Just pooped in my
he
mouth.
had been hiding or held behind the illusion's back.
Yeah.
And he's going to crawl out, and he's going to make himself look smaller and weaker and terrified, like he is not a threat in any way, shape, or form. He just wants to stay alive.
Oh, we cook a dozy, delicious.
No,
Mm.
you will not cook my friend and my attendant.
Mm.
I see all as friends in this realm.
Oh, so wise and so noble you
If I-
are. I
if
eat
we-
Hodozi. I eat everything.
I understand why you would do such a thing, but this is my attendant, and if you were to try to consume him, my wrath would be upon you.
Oh, that would make Kurzot very angry at Wrath, so I will not eat your servant, though he looks tasty. In a stew, perhaps. And I keep hat.
That hat
Not
is how.
that.
That is his special object I allowed him to keep from his past life.
Okay, so Omar,
It's
How-
gonna go badly.
actually, I'm gonna message you something too.
Why did I suggest this?
Meryl whispers to Ed, "You have to stew him a long time because he's very old and stringy."
It like
Instant.
It's not really
regret.
clear whether he's joking or not.
that's why it's
He
so
says it very, very deadpan.
it's like I never know what the fuck's gonna come out of your mouth, and I love it.
Doesn't know either until it's already out.
I mean,
Okay, I sent you a message for your thoughts here.
no thought, only say.
Yeah, basically.
That's how I live my life.
Right. Meryl's only there are no intrusive thoughts. They all get out.
Free thoughts.
the thought.
Meryl, I have a question. Before Omar makes his appearance from behind the beholder, could he have gotten you to make him a little sleepy sleep mushroom, maybe?
It's like headbutting my armpit. We're doing it old school.
This is the Odyssey, and I'm living for it. You don't understand.
He's already sleepy. He's just an EV guy. He just needs to be put to ZBs a little more.
Right, because I'm thinking they're inside the illusion, so Omar could like sign to Meryl to make him some kind of sleepy plant or mushroom.
You could message her, right?
I don't have message.
Oh.
Oh, I can just move my mind link for a second. Like I can switch it freely.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
so
Oh,
he would
gotcha,
he would
okay.
then ask Anya to ask Meryl in that case.
No,
I
I
don't
need you to
know
make
with
this
what
really
ability I'm going to do that. I do not have the ability to
I thought
make
you had,
actual mushrooms.
Druidcraft or something.
I did not take Druidcraft this time. That was hard.
well,
I mean, if we want to say Meryl, I mean, it's not out of character for Meryl
You're-
to have some
I
questionable mushrooms.
agree. I feel like you're a botanist. You probably have like your version of a Tinker's Toolkit of different samples and things.
Oh,
so
I
if
do.
you
I do. Oh, I've got alchemist supplies and an herbalism kit.
perfect. There we go. Let's just say on your many travels, you've probably collected this, but I want you to give me let me look at your character sheet really fast.
I'm gonna give her guidance.
I will say a lot of her mushrooms are probably a little less on the sleepy and more on the psychoactive side.
Oh no!
if we're being real honest.
I mean, do you guys want to make the ogre trip? Because I feel like that might not go well for you, but
It
hey,
would
you
be
guys
funny
do
as
you.
hell, though.
So why don't you give me your nature check?
We'll see what comes out of this.
I mean, she could always just give Omar something and he could trust it blindly and we'll see what happens.
I want to
mean,
give her
hey.
guidance just in case, just to make this even better.
You can do this however you want. I was going to say nature check for her to try to find the right type of mushroom because this is Pam we're talking about. She might not
True.
even really know. But, hey, however you guys want to narrate this one out, you let me know what effect
Maybe
you're
someone-
putting in this.
Let me put
Did
it
I
this
also-
way.
did-
Omar will put
Oh.
whatever Meryl gives him into the food. Whether
Did they
Meryl
give me
chooses
guidance?
to give him something wisely or just gives him something to see what the fuck happens is up to her.
Let's see, did somebody give me guidance?
I
Oh,
did,
you
yeah.
did.
Oh, okay. Let me roll for that.
You got a
too.
4 added.
Oh, 4. Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me.
Oh, I forgot you have to roll it. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
Let me roll that one. 12 plus 8. Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
So, yeah. You are able to find this particular type of mushroom. If you failed, I was going to make you roll a 20, and above 10 was going to be psychoactive, and below
Oh
10
my
was going to be
God.
sleepy. So, but because you got such a high roll on your nature, I'm going to say you found the right one by luck, but I was kind of hoping you failed because if you made him
know.
trip, he was going to try to eat Omar. So,
That would have been funny as shit. And what's funny is, so I got a dirty 20 on that. The base roll on the dice was a 9.
oh, okay.
Not
Damn.
a total of a
Good thing
plus
for
11 to
guidance.
that roll. Right.
So yeah. And, let's, Omar, for you to brew this into something that tastes palatable. Let's have you use your.
Performance?
I was gonna say performance, or we could kind of spin it as persuasion too.
Oh, I mean, my persuasion's higher.
But what I feel like, because you're a bard and bards usually use performance, and you're kind of going cooking bard, let's go with performance.
Performance, okay. Not 20!
Let's
Total of
go.
24.
Damn. Okay.
It would have been 29 with persuasion.
You audibly hear like it kind of trembles the floor. His stomach growls as you're cooking this up. Like it smells fucking delicious.
And what I like, can I flavor a little bit?
Of course.
So he's cooking with the things the ogre already has present,
Love it.
which means
Love
he
it.
may or may not know what ingredients he's using for this guy. And
Mhm.
so, like, it's like, and we're in a cave, so I imagine nothing by itself is appetizing. It's like gray and gloopy. And,
Totally. And like lichen and sticks and who knows what
yeah,
else.
And
like,
and the random like you don't even notice when he puts the mushroom in the pot, and somehow it smells like grandma's home cooked chicken and dumplings.
oh yeah, in like ogre form.
Yeah,
You're like the Tony Stark of cooking.
it's
He's like-
exactly what would be like a gourmet meal for this guy out of the stuff he had.
Oh, smells just like my cousin Gertha's goulash.
Not Gert's goulash.
Not the Gertha.
Oh, I've seen Gertha on my travels.
And then I think
You-
as he finishes, like maybe he was cooking over here, as he finishes, he's gonna back up onto the top of the meter, right? Just to get out of the way while this guy eats. Air quote, out of the way.
Enjoy your meal. I hope my attendant has made it properly.
He, again, no manners, no anything. He offers it to himself first and then proceeds to hand it off. You all are going to sip out of this giant cauldron that he literally just picked up out of the flame. Like he's just, there's no plates, there's no bowls. He doesn't care about the temperature. He just literally sticks his big dirty hands in it, picks up a spoonful, dumps it in his mouth, and is like, This is the best thing I and like falls asleep.
Since I'm already on top of the meteorite, is it big enough? Do I need to reduce it to go in the bag, or can I just put it in the bag?
I mean, it's
You there?
yeah, I'd say she handed you this knowing that it was going to be pretty big, so I feel like she knows. I think it'd be fine to just put it whole thing in there.
Just shovel it in.
Okay, because I was thinking like size and weight and whatnot, so I was all prepared to use a casting of reduce if I needed to. But yeah.
You know what? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think this is going to be very heavy, even in a bag of holding. So
well, once it's in the bag, it's not a problem. It's getting it into the bag.
Exactly. Yeah. So I do like that. If you want the whole thing, I think it does make sense for you to have to do that.
Okay, so he's going to cast reduce on it, make it manageable, get it in the bag of holding, and run his little fuzzy butt back to everybody else. All right, we're done. All right, that's it.
Before he falls asleep, can Anya as the never mind.
No, I mean we can backtrack a little as he's dozing off.
He was probably like the Anya would notice that he's starting to fall asleep and say, "Oh, my sleepy pal. I hope you rest well. And I was thinking about causing a little chaos.
I mean, what would this party be without causing chaos?
I was so excited to have like a one and done.
How long does she's gonna talk to Meryl really quick and ask, how long is this mushroom going to keep him asleep for?
That's a good question. Let's see. It was properly dried. I've had it probably about 4 months, but then the ogre is significantly larger and of a different anatomy than me, so I couldn't really tell you, but we'll find out.
Okay, I'm doing it.
What do we do?
And all my strains of an easy mission go out the window.
When you awaken, I want you to head to the spire and make as much ruckus as you can. And say it was Orlog and what were their names? Orlog and
oh gosh, let me go back. They were like Grelob and Orlob.
Grelob, yeah. I want you to tell them that Grelob and Orlob were the ones who told you to do it. And I'm going to cast suggestion on him as he falls asleep. And he doesn't know because he still gets the resistance attempt, but he won't know that I was the one who cast it on him because of my Great Old One feature. So he needs to make it DC 15 Christmas.
Okay.
Week.
A charisma? Oh, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna go. Oh God, 1. So he says it was terrible idea of Grelob and Orlob for me to cause scene. Friend, will you tuck Rathan to sleep? And he asks you to tuck him in with your little eye spindles as he agrees to go cause a ruckus and then passes out.
I will, once he's out, I'm going to drop the illusion and I'll actually go up and I will tuck him in.
Aww.
I'll be nice. He's probably going to get murdered soon. So.
He snuggles his club like it's like a little tiny bunny.
You stop it.
Rubbing his giant ogre feet together underneath the blanket.
Really just needed to add that detail, didn't you?
Right?
Always. He's a big idiot. So, literally, basically what they said in the adventure. He's an idiot. So, yeah, he is just snuggled up, big smile on his stupid face, rubbing his big ogre feet together, snuggling up with his club. And you guys have fit the meteor. Meaty mine! Meaty mine!
Sprocket, the moment
and-
he's allowed to talk again.
Yeah. And yeah, you guys, what do you want to do? Do you want to
Yeah.
go deliver it to Corlock?
No, we want to get out of here.
Yeah,
No,
Jorah's
you
like,
don't-
let's get the heck out of here while
You
we
don't
have
wanna-
it while this thing's asleep.
You don't want to follow this? Go up there and
No, but we
Um,
need to give him our name before we run away.
Why?
No, I'm with Omar. Jorah looks at Omar and's like, let's get the heck out of here. I'm with the monkey. Let's get out of here.
So we need to
Oh.
shout our name really loud with a threat and then run away.
just so you
This is why I say you have no impulse control. We're leaving.
guys know, one of the traits for the ogre literally says legendary stupidity.
Oh, bless
Incredible.
it.
He was the Battle of Wits wasn't even on his radar. So yeah, I mean, you guys get it. You make it back to the rope ladder. You make it back up to the ship. Seth looks shooketh beyond belief that it happened that quickly. There was no sound of explosion, no fighting, no. You guys climb up the rope ladder. The tyrant ship sails off. There isn't a hiccup, a nothing. There's a nothing. Like, it was the smoothest mission that has ever existed. Like, it could not have gone more better.
Omar's gonna look at Seth, who is probably looking at Ed, and go, "Your statistics just went up a shot. I'm a shock too."
he would look at Ed and be like, Miss Edelwyn, no explosions?
Not this time. I was busy holding him, and she just holds him up with this flat ass look on her face.
And Sprocket goes, explosion, and holds out his little lighter and turns it on.
Omar's just
She
gonna
looks like a
whisper,
mom who is
"Meteor."
done. Like,
Let's just say it was a sight to behold, not having an explosion.
Omar's just gonna
we
whisper to
homered the fuck
Sprocket,
out of him.
"Meteor."
Meaty mine. And he's like tugging at the bag. So does anyone want to tell Vespa that you have achieved this mission? Probably before she's even docked the ship on the other side.
Meryl will.
Yeah.
I like to think that Ed has gotten something out of her pocket, like a long screw or something, and has just given it to Sprocket to entertain him like a child with keys. Just like, here, play with this.
In the
He's like-
downtime, Omar is gonna make Sprocket a fidget spinner with his tinker tools.
He's
My God.
shaking his little butt like a cat attacking things and like chasing this little pile of keys around the floor, like hiding it from himself and then stalking up on it and like pouncing on it.
That baby.
And Sprocket attack, Sprocket shake, Sprocket kill. And he's just like shaking and kicking it and like dancing around with it, you know.
Oh my god, his little voice like changes and it's like, yeah, girl. Like sounding more and more fierce, he thinks.
Oh yeah.
And
He's
then,
like brrr, brrr, like shaking it around and tossing it. Like
and then Omar brings him the fidget spinner, and I can imagine it's like when Louis had the fidget spinner, it would just go right across the floor, all super spinny.
so
How does
Mural.
I was going to say, how does the call with Vespa go?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so Meryl is going to dial up Vespa, pop open the little Polly Pocket.
Yeah. So we said the sending stones in the future look like almost like a little clamshell you open, and it displays a little holographic view of the person you're looking at, like what, almost like a FaceTime sort of holographic view. And she's like, Vespa speaking. Miro, problems?
No, we have the meteor, and we are about to disembark for home.
You have the meteor already?
Yes.
Who's dead?
No one else yet.
No one. I'm sorry. Not that I doubted you all, but did Ed blow anything up?
Not this time, no.
No explosions. And then you hear Seth say, Madam, I agree. They're back. They have the meteor. I don't know what to say. I haven't even landed the ship yet.
How about good
Well, I don't
Well-
have to go through too much before we get home, but we do have it in the bag of holding.
Very good, cadets. Very good. This is quite the way to start your commencement ceremony. A mission success with no casualties and no negotiable outcomes that we'll have to discuss with the Beholder planet at a later date. Anyone? Anyone?
Yes, no, there will be no
None
no
of
outcome
that.
of anything we did.
Yeah.
We just walked into the place it was at and just took it.
Just pluck.
I'm
You
going
use
to
all-
not ask any further questions because I don't believe you. While
Yes.
I'm happy the mission has been achieved, I'm sure something will come up of this later.
Let's just say if it does, they can't trace it back to us.
They can't. Because we didn't pull the nobody trick.
She's like, well, we'll welcome you home to Nova Corps when you arrive. Vespa out. Safe travels.
We'll be back in 20 years.
And she like closes the little clam recording thing. And yeah, I think that's a good place to end it for tonight.
The ogres will become champions of this planet because of what we did today.
I mean,
Love this.
we're not gonna leave that outcome undiscussed later. Just so you know, this will come back around.
And then Poseidon's gonna try to kill us, and things are gonna get wild.
I
think we
mean,
did
you could.
good.
This is a butterfly effect that y'all couldn't have even seen coming. Is in my mind what's gonna happen. Like you couldn't just leave; you had to cause a little scene. So, you played little chaos demons for a reason, and I feel like I can't let you just go unscathed from
Aside
that.
from me, I think I did really good at not letting them blow shit up.
Give me
You
my
are
card.
who you hang out with.
Gimme.
You are the company you keep.
Oh, imagine if my mom wasn't there.
Oh my god, I would have been rolling up stats for 6 gazers, 2 spectators, an ogre. Yeah, it would have been.
I know I'm the
Battle
mom
Royale.
character. I can't not be the mom character. I don't know why. It just happens. But
I mean,
will
in
not
all
apologize.
In all actuality, the rest of your negotiation went like on point for how it should have gone. It was that last little that I was like, all right, we did that. That was a choice you made. So
It's Sail's fault.
noted.
Yeah, it's
Noted.
100% Anya's fault. I mean,
Oh, look, the
She has to-
consequences of our actions.
she has to play with. She had to try. She had to try something.
I mean, you better come bearing receipts, Queen.
Yeah.
We got a CVS receipt. You don't even know.
So that was fun. That was exciting. Welcome back, Sail.
Thank you.
Are you back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you guys did great tonight. That went very smoothly.
Fun.
Yes.
Alrighty.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
See
Good night,
y'all later.
everybody.
It was fun.
Good night.
Bye.